Hi, welcome back. Today we're doing black stick man phenomena, and throughout it I'll share my experiences. So this is the encounters at the edge of reality. Overview of sightings. Witnesses describe tall, thin, jet black figures that seem two-dimensional, moving with flickering or unnatural motion. They often appear during times of stress, at night, or in dim light, leaving a lingering sense of dread or paralysis. Let's have a look at psychological theories. Some experiences align with sleep paralysis, when the body is immobile, but the mind is awake, allowing dream imagery to overlap reality. Others may result from the mind's tendency to find patterns in darkness, especially under emotional or physical strain. And here, this is a picture. So black figures have always been with us from the moment of cavemen. But let's talk, before I move on, about my experience with sleep paralysis. Now, this is what happens to me. I'm usually falling asleep and I'll hear an electric discordant noise in my head, and next minute I'm paralyzed and I feel like I can't breathe, and there's this pressure on my chest, and I'm going to die. But I don't see anything, but I sense in the room. I have a sense of dread, and I sense there is something there, but I've never seen anything. I also will get on to say, that people see stick figures, but some people also see shadows and fill in the gaps. Let's look at neurological factors. The brain's visual cortex can misfire under fatigue, medication, or REM intrusion, creating brief hallucinations. Peripheral vision is especially prone to disturbances, which can make shadows appear humanoid or mobile. The paranormal hypothesis. Some believe the black stick men are shadow entities or interdimensional watchers crossing between frequencies. Now, you may think that this isn't a black stick figure, but it's a black stick figure cryptid. Some people know it as the rake. With the stick figures, their 2D appearance and non-human movement have led to theories of extra-dimensional observation or energetic projection. Let's look at energetic historic interpretations. From an historic viewpoint, These beings may be low vibrational entities or constructs or manifestations of collective fear. Others see them as thought forms, psychic residue left over from trauma, emotion, or repeated cultural focus. Let's look at cultural parallels. Ancient folklore speak of dark watchers, fae shadows, and entities like the jinn, and also, like I showed you before, the rake, beings dwelling just beyond human sight. Modern sightings may represent the same archetype through a new technological lens. Going back to the rake, let's look at scientific inquiry. Now, there's been a lot of research studying visual phenomena, and they note how dim light, EMF fields, or suggestion can influence perception. And despite widespread reports, there's no physical evidence that has verified the existence of these entities. But if they are two-dimensional or coming from another dimension, it's never going to be verified because every experience is subjective. And because it is subjective, every experience is different. Let's look at experiencer accounts. Individuals describe encounters ranging from silent observations to direct eye contact or movement towards them. Many report instant dread, cold sensations, or static energy in the air. Let's look at the comparisons, summarizing comparisons. We have psychological, where it's a dream, or you're waking from a dream, sleep paralysis, things brought on from stress, trauma, medication. So it's the brain misfiring, and that's neurological misfiring, and again perception under fatigue, trauma, stress. Paranormal entities crossing dimensions. Now, some think it's lower dimensions, some think it's the stickmen are 2D, but there's a wide range of experiences from, like I said, 2D to the rake, if you want to consider the rake. So stick figures can be, I perhaps have to do another video on stick figures, the different types, because as I said, we have 2D. We also have caveman drawings. So these beings have been with us since the dawn of humanity. Then we have historic, where they're thought beings, and scientific says any type of paranormal is worthy of study, but it can't be verified. So let's look at reflection. Do we see them because they exist, or Do they exist because we see them? Perhaps the black stick men serve as mirrors, reflecting humanity's evolving understanding of fear, energy, and consciousness. I'm going to tell you about an experience I had as being awake. And remember, I said that stick men figures can also be shadows. Well, I had just finished doing a clearing at a haunted house, and we were on our way home. And to get to home, we had to walk along a path, and there was down the bottom was a canal. And a canal, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's just like a waterway. So when there's rain, it carries the water away. And anyway, my husband Rob turned behind, and just like I've put in this picture, there was this, at first it was a small, very small shadow, but he was scared and he ran. And I turned around and very naively, I said, I bring you love. Now, I just want to talk about dark figures, dark shadows, jinn, and all that type of entities, lower vibrational entities. It's like they're bullies. You can't say to a shark, I'll bring you love. It will eat you. Loving, well, you love it anyway. It will eat you. So with these type of beings, whether they're stickmen or beings from sleep paralysis or shadow beings, you don't fear them. If you fear them, they just get bigger. And this is what happened at Fawnside, because Rob had feared it. It got bigger. Silly me said, I bring you love. But because I didn't fear it, and I sent it back to go into the light, and this is what you've got to do. You can't say, I love you. These things don't. They're lower dimensional. They don't recognize love. But if you fear them, you feed them. So what you do is you laugh at them and send them into the light. They will dissipate. If you are in sleep paralysis, some people who are religious find that by saying the name of the deity, the beings will dissipate. I'm not religious, so I just call on spirits of love and light. And yes. So thank you for watching. My name again is Gemstone. I'm an author and a psychic medium, and I appreciate every one of you. If I just get one view, that's an honor to me. You guys have made this channel, and that's on you. Thank you. I also ask that you please be kind to one another and to yourselves, and drop a comment. Have you seen black stick men? I haven't. As I said, mine's shadows. And I love reading comments, and I will try my best to answer them. Please cherish the moment. Again, thank you for watching. Love, light, and blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye.